Exclusive breastfeeding is the best start mothers can ever give to their children. However, doing it the right way is what truly yields a positive result. Hello guys, how are we doing? Welcome to Trace My World YouTube channel. I'm glad you're here. Today, I'll be sharing some simple and effective tips to help your baby gain weight, healthy weight, while exclusively breastfeeding. Whether you are a new mom or you are just looking for reassurance, this video is right for you. Before going into details about this video, let me tell you something brief about myself. I'm a mother of two, a girl and a boy. My girl is 4 years old and the boy is just 3 months. As I'm married to my husband, he's into the noble profession of medicine and we are currently in Abuja. So if I'm talking to mothers, I'm talking out of experience and also coming from the father. I have someone very close that we share and we rub minds together when it comes to medical or health related issues. So please feel free to sit down, grab your coffee, and let's go into a detail. But then let me give you a history of my son. I'm going to use him because he's just very, like, he's 3 months already, and that's a close scenario or something that happened recently. I get back to him through CS on January 14th. So on Monday, that is today is Wednesday, Monday being 14th of March, he clocked 3 months. So when they brought him out, he weighed 3.1 kg. So the following day, he was taken for immunization and was scheduled for another immunization. And by the time I took him there, he was 5.4 kg. That was his weight, and he's very healthy. That is a healthy weight gain. Then the third immunization that he got, before you get the immunization, you have to weigh your baby. It weighed him, and he was 7.1 kg. So you can see from the analytics, you can discover that he's gaining 2 kg. So today, I'm sharing this not because I've read it, but I'm sharing it because this is the practical ways things I've done and it's helpful, and I feel that let me share the knowledge with other women out there. So please relax. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, kindly subscribe because a lot of motherhood tips will be coming, as in talked about motherhood and all that. There will be a lot of it. So please, if you haven't subscribed, kindly subscribe to my channel. Click on the notification bell so that you get notified anytime I upload video of such interest. Thank you. There is no perfect way to breastfeed your child, but there are some key things that you need to put in place to ensure your baby gets enough breast milk for healthy weight gain and also stay comfortable. So I have sorted these tips into 5. These are the practical things I have applied to my baby that I told you about the weight gain. So watch this video from the beginning to the end. Number 5 and number 5, number 4 are very, very important. So stay on the video so that you can get the whole. Number 1 of it is give your baby a good latch. That is, the baby have a good latch on your breast. That is, the mouth should be widely open, and then gently insert the nipple into his mouth, and the chin is supposed to be on the breast. So what I usually do is that I make sure my son opens his mouth widely, and then I gently insert my nipple inside and then allow him to suck. Number 2, which is another important tip is the position. That is the lying position, the position of the baby, that will make both me and my baby comfortable. There are a lot of ways, there are a lot of position. Like some they use football position, as in some they use, but me I use football hold, but personally I use cradle hold. The one that your baby is lying across your tummy, and then with the support of your arm. I think that's what I introduced from the inception of breastfeeding. That's all. In as much as I was operated, or I was operated, and I went through CS, as someone will always come to like assist me. My husband was there, my husband's nephew was there. So they usually assist me behind so that I can give the baby that cradle hold. It wasn't easy, but it's very, very important. That's what I employ from day one. And thank God, after everything, I'm seeing the result of that. Then number three so is feed on demand, not on clock, not on schedule. There's some women that they schedule their children, like I give him breast now, let me 8 o'clock, I'll give him around 10, or I'll give him 8:30, I'll give him around this time, I'll give him. I feed my baby on demand. That's when you notice your baby, I think the breast expression is crying or stretching. Like my baby, he used stretch. Whenever he starts stretching his body like he wants to cry, that's when I know that he needs the breast. And quickly I grab him, and the next is you see him on my breast. So it helped me. You don't have to give your baby, or as in breastfeed your baby on schedule. Breastfeed your baby on demand. As he's demanding it, as your baby is demanding your breast milk, then you should be able to follow it up. Then number four first. So the fourth point, which I told you guys is very, very important, and you should listen to it, is switching of the breast. Yes, people may think it's a very important, very, very important, because you see our breast, how it's being formed. You have, whenever you are breastfeeding your child, let me just bring it to a layman. Whenever you are breastfeeding your child, you discover the first breast milk that comes out is watery. It's just there to quench the thirst. It's not to give the baby the real nutrient. But subsequently, as the baby is sucking, the baby suck the thick, the breast that comes subsequently, you discover is very thick. That is the one that is nutritional. That is the one that contains protein, that contains fat, that is rich in order to help your baby gain this weight, the expected weight, the desired weight which you crave for, healthy weight that you crave for. So when you are switching you discover when you are switching your breast, you switch your baby to this, you switch your baby to the other side, you will discover the baby is just sucking on the peripheral. That is sucking water. He's only drinking water. He's not taking the real nutrients which are inside. So what I usually do, and what I've been doing for my son, whenever he latches his mouth there to suck, oh my God, I allow him to suck every damn thing from that breast. I allow him to suck everything. I make sure he empty that breast before I transfer him to the other breast. And someone will ask that, oh, also, what if the two breasts are full? What will you do? I express it. Keep it in the fridge, and he uses later. I express it. So that's another thing, switching of the breast. That's why I told you guys that this number 4 points and number five, they are very, very important. So don't transfer or don't switch the breast anyhow that you want. Moreover, the recommended time for you to stay your baby to latch his mouth and suck is the least from 10 to 45 minutes. 10 to 45 minutes. Allow your baby to stay there and suck everything. And then number five, which is another important thing, is you as a woman, take care of yourself. You as that woman, take care of yourself. And how do I mean by taking care of yourself? Get enough rest, eat good food, that is food as in rich food, like should I say food that will help your breast to form, like pap. In Nigeria we use pap. I have pap in my fridge. I use pap a lot. Change the water frequently from the pap. You can eat oat, eat protein. And another thing that I don't joke with, now I eat a lot of protein, because as you are eating, how the body is formed, like, have you ever wondered why a malnourished woman, someone who is not looking healthy, will give birth to a healthy child? A child, the weight of the baby will be so healthy, the child will be so healthy. And if you went to look at the mother will be like, the mother is not looking all that healthy, because the way the body is being made, how the body is being formed, the body is made in such a way that once you as a mother, you are carrying the baby, the blood, as in, the body is just is wired, as in, I don't know how to explain, but the nutrient that you get as a mother, let me say 80% are going to your baby. It's the same thing during breastfeeding. So if you're not eating, or your is your own case, your baby will just be getting enough of what you're eating. And if you are breastfeeding your baby well, the baby will be getting enough of the nutrient. You'll be like, my baby is growing, and you're just looking slimmer or other than other. So you need to take care of yourself as a woman, as the mother of the baby. Eat good food, rest, look for help if possible. So thank you so much. Thank you, my wonderful people, for watching this. Please, if you haven't subscribed, kindly hit the subscribe button. And if you find this video very insightful, kindly share, comment. Thank you. One love.